Hi! So ignoring the continuity of the timeline, I'm gonna go straight to problem. This goes nope, but I found out it actually just likes messing with my sanity. And the shotgun is fine. But the other problem fixed itself. If something fixes itself, it probably isn't fixed. There's a quote. Don't test my sanity more, Mr. Quote. Okay, this is good. I thought I would spend a whole day fixing this stuff. Something isn't fixed my ass. So now on to fixing the blink. That needs to be here because the player position changes and the blink just sits there. Oh, just put the blink under the player, Eden. One, I needs it under the cutscene because it is cutscene relative. So I'd need a custom scripties to change the parents, and by the time I realized that that's an option, I only had 2 blinks left. So I brute forced it. Check out my other videos if your brain be confused. And while you're there, you can always press the YouTube buttons if you think my dream should be should inspire more people through my games. And if not, comments are always open to hate comments. And yes, that is a challenge. I dare you. And it takes some finicking because I fixed that into this. Now, ta-da! Blinks es finito. But when I get that in game, I will make that custom scripties. Because finishing the script that has taken nearly 2 months now is more important. So blam! On to more prototype voice acting. But you're my friend. And then the title card, created by The Real Game Company, wink wink. Link in description to watch the trailer on release. Then to do, of course, the music and some polish before the release. Release? What's a release? Scripting, Eden? Anyway, pow! Voice recordings are done. First take. And after configuring a lip sync profile, adding new audio is as easy as woo! And if you don't know what lip sync is, it's a tool I did another YouTube video on. You're my first friend. You're not like the other biggins. That I found through this guy's video that allows me to become a VTuber live. Because simply with Blender shape keys, lip sync profile, and a mic. Yeah, that's right, returning viewers. It's time for ta-da! As you can see, the lip sync's not perfect, but considering it's analyzing the vowels it hears alone, if you forgot that E, eh, oh, ooh, whoa. Why do I find that so funny? I mean, it's cringy, but it's funny. I could actually add more sounds, like a to make it more action, but I got this, and it's great. So on to foreshadowing. And man, it's getting hot with this recording. Okay, good, mic is still on. We're so close, and to celebrate, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. See this little volcano over here? I'm not actually focusing the FOV to get it in here. Actually moving and scaling the volcano within 1 frame to be in front of you. Okay, but now I gotta give it some more edges so it's not a hexagon volcano, and some color. Then picture an ominous roar. But I'm not gonna show you now because reasons. And I gotta do one last blink. Oh, there goes my sanity. Okay, extra human timeline done. Now for the actual extra human font, and some music, and some polish, and of course a little choo-choo page. So, little massive problem. I can't bake the lighting.
Oh boy, it's time to bake some lights.
5 hours have gone past now, and nothing's worked. This was only one, and not two, and I like having two of things. But now, I couldn't make the thing bump out, which is kind of important. I fixed it. I finally, by rewatching the video, it turns out I missed a step. I needed to convert from the text to an actual layer. So after 7 hours in total, here was the goal, and here is the results. So in game is this. And the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. So you stop looking too. I feel like I've been working on this video for weeks now with the scriptings, but only polish and music left. And I'm ahead of schedule, buddy. Then I took forever manually putting in the animations into swarm slots because having it have a parent made the others jelly and just give up on animations completely. But next up is the particle systems that didn't want to work. So after crying to good old Mr. Wi-Fi for a while, I was handed the control track, which Shotgun Effect approves of. But the hover wants to be reclusive. Wow, I've come really far. It turns out the left and the right versions of little Shy Boy over here just had the scale set to 0. The impressive thing is I goad, well, got it. Instead of, I just spent days for the scale to be set to 0. That whole process though, still a pain. And that is what my channel offers, making the pain of bug squashing into funnies. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. Now, since when does being 3 units out mean break? Eventually I went, alright, I'll move Reef instead. And ta-da! Okay, next. I don't like this. So how about some graininess on the fog to make it more obviousness that there is a fog and not just faking out to a blue background. I could also bring up the camera to show you the, never mind. You're not gonna see. Shh, nothing exists. I thought the post-processing could make it look better, but nothing actually worked. So I compared my work with professional AAA studios. Sounds really bad, but let me continue. I compared it against the trailers to see if I could just not and just leave it how it is. I mean, the thing looked way better in my head, but do I really need to spend so much time just to make it look a little better? I mean, I've got artiness plans for this later, but I don't want to reveal it yet. Houston, we have a miscalculation. I forgot that I'm human and thought I could make music in a day. So after resting for a bit, Houston, we has music. And in a record-breaking time of actually 1 day. Wow! I'm getting distracted by listening to my own track instead of writing the script. That's how you know I did a good boy. I mean, just I made a full trailer track in 1 day. That's incredible. Don't let people know I used Soundtrap to get it good and then morph it into what I wanted. And now we screen record so I can change the speed to suit the music file because it's already out of sync. I said screen record, not at 5 frames. Now what? My requirements are record screen outside Unity play mode or export the timeline asset into an MP4 while forcing it to be 60 frames a second. It sounds simple, right? Anyone? Please? Okay, it's nearly the end of the week. I thought I could make this the final trailer devlog, but I gotta put out this video. So now to editing. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. That's how you know I did a good boy.